Hi, mate.
Hello, guys, mate.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Perfect. So let's get started. We are the Batman Group. My name is Angela.
Okay, my name is MiquelAlbacar, and my selection is an overground river site running along the outskirts of town. I will explain the different methodologies for environmental restoration of the river area to make an improvement for the fauna, flora, and for the use of the people. And
Okay. I'm Danny, and I will talk about the social center in a very special building of the town. I will explain you it later.
Okay, because I only say my name and you start with your projects. But, well, let's go. So our city council have received an important amount of funding from the European Union, and now we are going to discuss which project which one will benefit most our city. So my project is about transforming an abandoned block of warehouses on the edge of town into a space of culture and arts. Culture and arts are at the core of our city, so from my point of view, this building should be set aside for that purpose. After the rehabilitation of the building, the idea is to arrange the different spaces depending on the future use. So my proposal includes a public library, which will have a special section for arts and creation. Also in the library will be different activities and tasks for schools and universities. And it will have also a space for debate and discussion. On the other hand, the block will have perfectly spaced studio for a bunch of local creators and local artists. These studios will be located on the top of the block, and those studios will also have low rents in order to allow that local artists could access to them. On the other hand, these blocks are so huge will also be perfect to hold businesses incubator. All the companies should be related to arts and creativity, like filmmakers, designers, or architects. And finally, the block will also have an exhibition area, an auditorium to hold plays, music concerts, and any other sort of artistic expression. In a nutshell, the aim of the project is to transform our city and to become a model for other cities in our area. The benefits of my project is that this new space may revitalize the artistic community of our town, and will also allow local artists to remain in our town, and will also establish deep bonds with our community due to the celebration of different activities and tasks with schools, a university, and other associations of the city. And the drawbacks is that perhaps the works of rehabilitation could take a bit until the block takes shapes, perhaps a couple of years. And I'm afraid that some sectors of our government could disapprove all these funds will be invested on this project. But I think, in my opinion, that it could be very, very interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting.
It's a good project.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. My selection is an overground river city running along the outskirts of the town. First of all, one of the priorities of the European Union is the environmental restoration of wetlands and rivers. So I think this is a good decision for us. On the one hand, to make a good environmental restoration of a wetland or a river is to guarantee the quality of the water. That is why we will build the necessary purifiers so that all the waters that reach to the upstream of the channel are purified. Okay. On the other hand, we will do a restoration of the vegetation, eliminating the alloctonous plants and planting the autochthonous plants. And we have to introduce autochthons fauna. Finally, we will adapt the environment to the visits of the people, which is why we will create some big lines and pedestrian walkways above the river. In this way, we will achieve an environmentally improved environment and more suitable for the people visits. Next, to this stretch of river, we can also build an interpretation center where visitors can be explained the existing plants, the animals that we can see, and the walking or cycling routes that can be made. What do you think about this project, classmates?
Well, it's a good project, but
Yes.
it's in another subject, different than the Angela's project.
Yes.
Maybe my project is more similar to the Angela's project, but if you want, I explain now my proposal, and later at the end we discuss, we talk about the different options we have to choose. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, good idea. Yes.
Well, my project, have I told you before, is about a social center. As you know, in the town there is an underground building that is situated in a very specific, strategically point of the town. It is near the university and the old people resident. Well, I've been thinking about this project and this building, and I think it's a good place to invest all the fundings, the European fundings, and make an ambitious renewal of the space. It could be a social center, but in the town now we have other social centers, and this one would be different. It could be a place to put in contact elder people and young people, and the most important, and a place where they could work together. If we think in this kind of projects, probably we will find single-minded people who usually try to separate in the activities, in the social activities, the users by its age. In this case, this project will break this idea, and if the project takes shape, we could find a place where we could find people from very different age working together.
Okay.
For example, the strength of the project is just this point. For example, young people could teach the eldest people about the use of computers, internet, smartphones, or any other subjects, and the eldest people could teach the young people about the history of the town or many other activities that we could choose. For example, plays games with cards or many other activities that elder people play and that young people are losing now because they don't know these activities. On the other side, of course, that we must talk about the drawbacks of the project. Probably we will find retractors of this idea, and for this reason, it's very important. The key of the project is to explain very well the add value of this project and what benefits will apport to the community, to the citizens. Well, this is my idea, and now I have in mind that this project maybe could be included in the Angela project. But at the end, my project can be placed, can be taken to reality in this building or in any other building. Okay. What do you think?
Yes, I agree. I was thinking the same because we only have a specific amount of money, and maybe perhaps it's better to invest them in the block of warehouses because it's a big block and we can put different spaces. We can also have a space for meeting elder people with young people, to meet these people and to interchange their wise things and everything, all the things that they know about life, about elder people, and
yes.
about ITC that know young people, and then learn from each other. We can do it in the library, for instance, or in the auditorium, or in a special place set aside for that in the block, because this is only a project, and I think that the two projects have in common that they want to make to strengthen the bonds of the community.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I think that it's very interesting.
Also, yes.
Yeah, no,
Speak.
No, I think that your project is also very important, and we have spoken in other units about the importance of the environment. But
Yes.
maybe the other projects are for citizens will have a real impact, a short impact, and maybe your project, the environment, is a long-term project that maybe we will need some years to have a real impact.
Yes, yes. Although the European Union is very fond of investing in environmental restorations, as my proposal, I think that the mix of your proposals is better because it's better for our city, and I think it's very good idea mix your two projects. Yes, Angela.
On the other hand, I think that maybe because I'm very fond as well on the environment projects, but perhaps some other money of the local government could be invested on your project and not be so ambitious, maybe because I agree with Daniel that maybe your project is more a thought for in the long term. And perhaps we can start with little things, step by step, and the funds of the European Union for the mix of our two projects, Daniel's and mine.
Okay, I agree with you. Okay,
perfect. Very easy too.
And moreover, if this project takes shape and our town becomes a model for other cities, maybe we will have more fundings for other projects. And in this case, we could do other ambitious projects, for example, an environment project in the future, in the near future.
Okay, it's fine for me.
Perfect. I agree with you. So at the end, to recap, to sum up, we have decided that my project, but with a little mix of Daniel's too.
Yes.
Because we will have a room for a special for this interchange among elder people and young people, and to set there some activities too.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that's all. I think that we have finished.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Finish.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so see you. Thank you very much.
See you. Bye.
Bye.